Hi everyone, welcome to Indexing Lecture. So in this lecture, we're going to learn how to index, slice, and join both strings and lists. Okay, so we're going to go over several examples. The first one is a pet string. So I want to convert this pet string into a list. So of course, all we have to do here is just do pet list, and we're going to split this string. So use the split method based upon the space in between the various animals, so cat, dog, and so on. Okay, so we'll do pet list. Okay, and from here we can index it and we can slice it and so on. So let's say, for example, I want to just do an index of 0. We'll get cats. So every list, every string, every tuple, dictionary, and sets, which are different data structures, every one of them, it always starts with 0 as the index. So we have 0 for cats, 1 for dog, 2 for pig, 3 for lamb, and so on. And let's say, for example, we have a really long list of all these animals. So we have a very large number of pets in our list, and we don't know the last element. We don't know the last animal in this list. So this one currently is chicken. So instead of doing, let's say, where I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do 7 here, we'll get, of course, chicken. But let's say it's a very large one and we don't know. It could be, say, 100. Then I would have to put in the index of 100. But if I do this, of course, it's going to give me an error. So if you want to get the very last elements, you simply do a -1. And there you can see we have chicken here. Okay, and also I can actually reverse the list. So instead of a position like this where it's cats and then chicken, we can do it the other way around. So pets list : ::-1. And you can see now we have it reversed. And then if I want to get the last element, which is cat this time, I can simply do a -1, and you can see we have cat here. Okay, so let's say, for example, I want to get the first 3. So cat, dog, and pig. So I'll do here 0, : and then I'll do 3. And you might be wondering, well, why do I get lamb? Because cat is 0, dog is 1, pig is 2, and lamb is 3. So surely we should get the lamb as well. Well, the reason being is because the very last number, which is 3, is ignored. So it's equivalent to, essentially, we have 3 minus 1, which equals, of course, just 2. Okay, so for example, if I were to put this up to 4, then we'll get lamb, but we won't get the cow, which is the 4th index here. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's say, for example, we want to get the lamb, cow, and duck only. We don't want the ones on the end or at the beginning. So all I'm going to do here is we'll have 3, and then we'll do 6, and we should get the lamb, cow, and the duck. Okay, as you can see here. All right, and let's say, for example, I want to convert this into the string. So back into what we had before. So this one here, pets, but I want to do it the other way around. So instead, I'm going to do a join. So we'll do the .join Python built-in function. And here I have pets list. I'm going to reverse it -1, and then you can see that we don't have it quite how we want it. So all we have to do is just put a space in here, like so. And now you can see we have the reversed string by using this approach here. All right. So let's take a look at another example. So we'll take a look at a numbers list. So for example, we have here 0, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I just want to calculate just these numbers here. So the 10, the 40, the 50, the 60, and the 70. So the way to do that, so we do numbers, and I do 1. So we start with 1 here for 10, and then we do 2 like this, and we get every second number. So we're starting at 1. If I were to do it this way though, where I start at 0, we're going to get all the single digit numbers instead, as you can see here. And from that, what I can do is I can just use another Python built-in function, which is sum, and it will simply sum up all the values, which gives us the number of 14, as you can see here. So I can put this back to, let's say, 1, and we're going to get instead 230. Okay, and let's say we move on to the next example. So this one here is finding a secret. So I don't expect you to copy this. Don't worry about this. It's just as a demonstration purpose. But you can see here that we have the 2 and 4, and then we have some actual letters in here that actually have some sort of meaning. So let's say we reverse this. So I'm just going to do, let's say, S equals secrets, and we'll reverse the string. Okay, so you can see here it says the, and then it looks like it has some sort of word in here. It's got 42. So you can see if we do just a cursory look, you can see that it's got something in between each of the letters. So we can do we'll start with 0, and then every second element inside the string, and you can see it's the meaning of life. So if you type this out, the meaning of life, as one string, and I'll set this as M. In fact, I'll do this as, we'll do this as M. Okay, and then from that, I'd like you to take the time to essentially slice this up into the individual words. So the meaning of life is, and then the number 42 as a string, of course. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the first one, and then you can pause the video and give it a go. So we'll do here 3. Okay, so you got the. Okay, and then give it a go and try with the meaning. Okay, so hopefully you've paused the video and you've given it a go. So I'm going to do the meaning. So we can start off with 3. Let's just do that. Okay, and then you can see here we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do 10. Okay, so we have meaning. And then we'll do here the next one, which is going to be let's do 10. Okay, so we have of, and then we just do here 12. So we have of, and then we'll do here M. So you can see it's quite easy to, once you know the first one, it's very easy to move on to the next. So this one's obviously going to be 4 more, so we'll do 16. And then we'll do M, 16. And this one, of course, is going to be 18. And then, of course, the last one is going to be like so. So all I have to do then is just basically put these into one word. So I'll do meaning plus, and put some space there, plus, and then plus, oops, excuse me, there should be a space there, plus. Okay, and then what I want to do, of course, is going to get too long. So the way to resolve that is simply do a backslash with the plus sign, like so. Okay, and then we'll do the others. So I can just simply do a like that, like this, and lastly this one as well. Okay, so it looks like I've missed this out, so I'll just do a backslash here. Alright, and then from that should be meaning, not mean. Okay, and then from that I can just simply print it out. Great, so the meaning of life, and I can do here also capitalize. Don't capitalize. Like so. Okay, great. So let's take a look at the next example. So this is a brief cat story. So what I have here, if I run this, you're going to see there's a bit of an issue. And that is it has the actual lists in here that are put into the string. So we don't want that. So the way to resolve this issue is to use indexing. So what I can do is have a variable, let's call it x equal to 0. It's going to get either the first element or the second element. So in this case, it will be the first one. So soar and jump over the moon. So all I have to do here is just index and then x. Same with this as well, index and x. And if we give it a go, it should be fine. Okay, so I saw a cat jump over the moon. If I put it to 1, you can see I heard a cat snore on my bed. Okay, so that essentially concludes my lecture on indexing. Hope it's been insightful, and I will see you in the next lecture. Thanks very much.